All right, hello everybody. Yo! How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. We're here for another session of Honkai Star Rail, focusing on story bits here and there. I'm happy to announce, well, actually, maybe I should, hold on, before we go forward with anything, I want to let everybody know, we are multi-streaming, as per usual, just letting all you know, it's Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Once TikTok goes live, however, not yet, I'll have to be like radio silent when it comes to mentioning like Twitch or YouTube. I don't know. I do not know if my little like about thing right there could possibly trigger it. Let's not spend too much time there at that point. Here, let me go live over there and then we can actually get started for real, for real. For real, for real. Oh, hold on. Everything seems to be up in order. Okay. Cool. All right. Everything seems to be going good, everybody. Yes? No? You'll let me know, right? What day is it? The 17th? Okay, we got the dates right there. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another session of Honkai Star Rail. Continuing more with the journey, because that's kind of like what I wanted to do this for, and I try to take care of a lot of side stuff, maybe outside of streaming, and I mean, yeah, I've been making some pretty decent progress, I would like to say anyway. I believe we're actually supposed to be here like for the continuation of the story, I think. But in case I need to just kind of catch everybody up on like what's going on. I guess starting from like the title of this, yes. I'd like to say, personally, I can only like judge myself in this case, although a lot of you can. So just let me know. I feel like I have ascended beyond the status of dudes, hello. How's it going? I would like to say that we are beyond the status of Honkai Star Rail or HSR newbie, and now we're competent, which is where we're gonna spend a majority of our play session as. And even if we do reach a quote-unquote expert level, like of like proficiency, I don't think I'd ever really want to walk around with that type of flag on me. Because that's a lot of pressure. Plus, there's a lot more able-minded people who like fit the bill for that. Those who like started from day one, know the ins and outs of this game. And personally, there's still a lot of things that just kind of like are the unknown for me. The only reason I'd like to say that I'm competent enough is that I've like crossed over to Equilibrium level 3 and got my rankings up. The highest tier I got right now is level 60 characters. But it's going to take a little bit for us to get to like 80. But you know what? I'm not going to be impatient about that. We're just kind of taking it as I go. But the problem was that I take care of a lot of my stuff outside of stream. So I feel like we do so little like progression versus me leveling things up. So by the time we probably finish like the second arc or something like that, maybe I will hit like 70 or something. Also, Toos, what's going on? Don't worry. The further you get into the game, the more confused you get. Okay. Oh, also, I got the light cone over here. I think this is the one fitted for Saber for the time being for free-to-play. Although, it might be in my best interest to just go and nab like her preferred one. But also, at the same time, I don't really want to be using up any of my Stellar Jades or anything like that. Or my warps. We've actually accumulated quite a lot. I forgot to like actually check in for all the reward stuff based on like my I guess my level status and whatnot. So how many do we have now? Oh, I mean 161. Oh, I can actually redeem one right now. So I'll just keep accumulating these. Right now, I want to say I don't really have much of a preference on like the meta per se. I mean, I'll definitely peep that like if I see it, but I think right now I'm just kind of like taking a pretty casual approach when it comes to like collecting like any characters. Like I like Saber, I like Archer. Archer's free though, but so like Saber, because I do like Unlimited Blade Works and I guess the original Fate Stay Night. Don't quiz me on the other ones. But maybe I should go for like this one. Maybe. The problem is that like that's a whole other like pity rate system that I'm like, I don't know if I really want to like take my chances. It takes a while for me to accumulate so many Stellar Jades right now, so I think I'd rather save it for someone that I really want to pull. I actually want to pull Topaz. It was, you know, it's always weird with me when it comes to choosing what characters I want to like get. Like they might look cool and that's the end of the story, right? But there's also like certain ones where like I'll pick them and I just become loyal to them. I felt the same way when I was like choosing like a quote-unquote main in Smash Brothers, and I didn't really know who I wanted to go for. So I just picked a random one, and it was like, let's pick Kirby. And now I'm loyal to Kirby. You see that plush right over there? Kirby. Oh, is that a say over in TikTok side? Thank you for the follow. And so when I last year, when I wasn't even like playing Honkai Star, I started on the second anniversaries. I double checked. That was April of this year. But even prior to that, I went to Comic-Con 2024, and that's when Hoyoverse had like a huge booth. A little bit of like Zenless Zone Zero, but there was quite a lot of Honkai Star Rail. And I remember that in order to get some of the reward stuff bits here and there, they were asking me to just play along with these like token like Stellar Jades that they got going on. And the person helping me was saying like, "Oh, go ahead, tell me which character you actually want to invite over to the Astral Express." And I was like, I don't know. Let's go over Topaz. And so now I gotta go get Topaz whenever she, whenever she wants to show up, you know. So TLDR, I'm probably gonna save for Topaz, and we'll see how that plays out. I don't even know if Topaz is like viable in the quote-unquote meta, but again, I probably shouldn't even worry about it. Let's continue on with the story. Right now, everyone's well, not everyone. I found as like I've been leveling up characters, I've been running lower and lower on resources. It's like, yo, I started noticing this once I was like hitting level 50s for characters. I had to focus in on certain like characters here. I think I'm focusing on Saber, Ting Yun, and Ruan Mei, and I need a healer. So Link says, that's her, and I need to level her up to like 60. But I only have like so much. So I might just hold off on it for a little bit, considering, like, I feel like the attack stuff for a healer is not too important. But we'll get the rewards later. Let's see if I can just focus in on, like, the story right now.
I thought member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society.
Also, hello, Ibram.
I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here. You're back.
Quite the crowd here today.
Of course. This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
What's going on, Ibram? Who needs healing when you can just brute force your way through this pose? Or this post was made by Spider-Man gang. What the? Sorry, are you heading out? If so, then take it easy and good night.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Would I be able to meet Ronmei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to
Did she,
experiment with her
did she get authorization on that?
Roommate is certainly very talented, but she
Thank you for the follow.
hardly interacts with
That's
anyone.
for Elena.
She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner? Hurry up and head out. Huh? See if you can find her.
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Where's Rame right now?
Not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you
Okay,
can
that's good to
start your
hear.
search there.
Oh, hello. New message? Who dis? Oh my god. Okay, invited. Spill. Looks like we're in some juicy news. Oh? Got the deets? Don't leak this from the chat. Leak this from the chat. Ron May's coming to the space station. She's already here. Isn't she already here? Getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Wan Mei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner, even among the geniuses. All of our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Hers also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot, special treatment. It's okay. Other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. I don't even know what I'm doing in these conversations. Miss Rame's personality isn't all that great. Hey, hold on. Relax. Word? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Squirrel seems pretty chill. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. I was gonna say, did that lead to anything? I mean, that's the main quest right there. Alright, sorry, what's going on? Just playing some HSR. Do you have the purple platform? Yes, I do. Here, I'll just pull this up real quick. I do not know if TikTok is going to take offense by me just having it on screen. But there you go. You can also check the abouts over on TikTok side. Just forgive that I don't actually say it out loud while we stream on TikTok, because I know that's a shadow banned word, so... Okay, so where... Oh. Oh, she's just right there? Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
Uh-oh. I've seen this shot before. This is weird.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Nice to meet you too. Also, yeah, thank you. It took me a hot minute to get Saber. It was losing the pity to Japard, and I think 70... Did I count 74, like, individual warps? Even accounting for the fact that I just, like, did them in bulks of 10? And one singular one?
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
I see. There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth. We finally meet. Let's be nice about this.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought.
The Denial family now following. Thank you.
I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such
Elena,
calm,
from the
open
TikTok side.
views.
Thank you.
It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
Sorry, what's going on, Ibrahim? Dude, Nikki has like 4% of getting the person you want. That doesn't seem good, but compared to the others, it's a godsend. Really? Oh, like, dude, 4%. That's Fire Emblem Heroes levels. Oh, don't even remind me of Fire Emblem Heroes, dude. In fact, I actually reminded myself of that.
Come here. Look, the blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Troops, is it really 0.6 here for HSR? That's trifling, dude. No wonder I never got Saber until, like, I used up all of my warps. Loki, I hate it here. Yeah, I'll take a bite. We can trust you, right?
Delicious desserts remind people of how
Okay, we're
flowers
good.
look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
You see Fire Emblem Heroes is like 3%, 4%. 4% is a godsend. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know, dude. Even, like, with Fire Emblem Heroes, I mean, granted, I don't recall there being, like, an actual, like, pity type of rate on that. It's just kind of like, you know, good luck. Sometimes we'll boost it, like, to 5 to 8%. And it's like, that seems kind of low, actually. We don't know what to be doing. Doesn't seem like she acts from the Genius Society. I was getting that impression too. Like, she seems pretty normal.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dry.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think we found it.
Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic. No matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Yeah, life form stuff. Only that's about biology.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I forgot. I've seen this. What pretty much is accurately maybe like a year or two ago about like people posting about how ridiculous this storyline is.
Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby.
Love the OMC's voice for this quest.
But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
What do you mean? What did you do to me? What did you feed me? Middle question.
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe.
Thank you in advance, but also...
A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely
Oh.
lifeless world? From there, you can
Oh, that's
glimpse
weird.
the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling as well. From then on, whenever I come across a familiar scene... My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment.
It's crazy. Also, yeah, sorry, chat. I wanted to say that, yeah, I do really like her design. Also, wait, what's going on with? Sorry, y'all. Give me one more moment here. It looks like the Elgato face, well, the prompter is not really reflecting actual chat here. It's like, what's going on? Or Saber, whoever you see on his team, because I can't see who's on his team because of the camera. Yeah, sorry about that. I do want to kind of keep it right here. That's just kind of like the best place for most other situations.
A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill.
Also, Cheesecake, hello. You love this quest? Oh, I think I'm gonna love it too. But yeah, okay, we'll do.
I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control.
You too? I mean, oh, that's interesting.
Therefore, I added
You
serum to
did?
the
I mean, sorry.
It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Oh, hell yeah. You don't trust me. I'm still upset. You don't trust me?
Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results.
It's best to keep teams a secret. Really?
A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society.
Oh, those little guys. I've seen them a couple
I
times.
don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station.
That's kind of a
I do
problem.
not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You can try trust me, you know. Why do you want them to know? Why don't you want them to know?
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
You can try trusting me, you
I
know.
do trust you.
Not enough to give me the antidote. Okay.
Researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances.
That's fair.
I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Lan, you actually send me something? Oh, okay. Hopefully it isn't harmful. It's the same thing that I like mentioned to people where it's like, hey guys, I'm going to this event over here. If you guys actually are in the area and you see me, please don't do anything weird to me. Let's see. Is it just a friend request? Because yeah, we can add people. Oh, but yeah, I can give you guys like the team lineup, or I guess the list of characters. So right now, we got Saber. She's kind of like the primary focus for building. We have Ting Yu, we have Ron Mei. Funny enough, fancy seeing you here. Link's well, actually not so fancy because she is like one of the freebies now. Technically the first 5-star we've gotten. And then we have Lynx, who is falling behind as far as like the level cap here. But you know, we'll get her there. Oh, but yeah, okay. Yeah, we can accept friend requests. I don't see any issues with that, so let's just make sure I don't press the wrong button here. Although apparently I have like a limit of 100, so I mean we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so we just need some information. I do appreciate the fact that they make everything a little bit streamlined as far as just like warping to places. Even if it's just kind of like, this is as close as we can get you. Jinglu's trash, bro. You know, everyone's somewhere. I can't say anything better for myself here.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results?
It's a very interesting way to phrase it.
Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
Alright. I didn't ask. Wait, Rom asked me to do this.
You're so cute. Can I get an autograph?
That's crazy.
So, I really can't say anything about her.
Autograph? What are you on about? You're freaking me out.
That's a valid response.
I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
Ron May's asking me to recover the leaked specimens. I kind of want to hear more. Alright, there were some problems on the space station. Which one do I can't. One more.
I'll solve the space station's problems. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up.
Oh yeah, no problem, Tooks. Look at her stats. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not at that point where I can really judge a character based on their stats and builds.
Go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
It's like right now, like I'm looking at, okay, good. I was actually like just looking at my viewfinder, which of course is like obscured because of my face cam. Even some of this stuff, yeah, like, I mean, I guess this was actually recommended. I am trying to follow a guide here and there about like what should I go as far as like relics and, you know, light cones and whatnot. But obviously because of where I'm at, I'm kind of limited in what I can actually like put onto these characters. And then that's not even considering, it's not even considering like how you have to get like these relics and like their substats and how you have to re-roll them or just essentially get new ones in that never-ending cycle. But yeah, I was gonna say let's take a look. No, sorry, not the Herda. Sorry. I mean, listen, you're already better off than I am at level 80. Is she also destruction? I didn't know that. I literally just saw it. And I paid no attention. But yeah, no, I can't really, like, judge these either. I need to learn how to, like, read how each character's like and what's most beneficial for them. You're a bit too early to be really worrying about builds. You'll be fine just equipping just like any high level like relics, lycones with the correct main stats. That's fair. Would you say that like the general recommendations that the game actually gives you is pretty decent, like the build guide right there? Because at this point it's like, okay, well, you know, for Ting Yun, you want to like focus on, well, obviously like some of this stuff, but like the lycones right here. Wait, actually, so that's the one I have on, and then there's the other ones that are recommended. And then all that, okay, alright. Build guides usually recommend what most players are using, not necessarily the best equipment. Okay, gotcha. I see. Let me make moves over there. I don't know why I wanted to engage in this fight. It's already done. Alright, so which way was it? Oh, it's not there. Excuse me. Again, I'd wait until you're able to like level up to like 80 and farm the 5-star relics. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Because I'd rather just like focus on investing in the higher level ones instead of just trying to like make and juggle off what I can have like readily available.
This seems to be the place. Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ranmei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Tintu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
Alright. A constantly burning passion, a confidence that came out of nowhere, courage to drink 2 bottles of Kapukali in one go. The third option.
We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard.
IQ, EQ, beauty. What the hell is this? Genius Society, IQ.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ranmei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Ranmei frowns. Oh, wait. Oh, oh no. We're going to talk about her. The corner of Ranmei's mouth twitches, suppressing her emotions, is expressionless. Mouth twitches?
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh. Here's a copy of the 5-nut milk flavored life form. Alright, optional, ask around for more information about Ranmei.
Ranmei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Likes to listen to new style opera? New style storytelling.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
I heard Madame Ronmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
She likes plum blossom cakes that are freshly salted.
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Jesus.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten
Our
cheese
creed.
tart is the best. Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ronmei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ronmei.
What about Steven's followers?
Who?
Ooh.
Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ronmei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Do I want that? Oh God. Which is R2? Okay, yeah. I hope they don't mind me spraying some graffiti here, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Is it just that? I guess for now. I was gonna say, is that okay? Hey, I got Stellar Jade from that.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing.
Took over everything?
Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Milky's asking, how's the combat work in HSR? Because I never got, or at least I never played HSR. I'm thinking of downloading it. So I think first things first, it's definitely one of those things where if you are really big on turn-based RPGs, then that's kind of a good gateway to like, or at least a good reference point at that point. How often do I need to do this? Do I need to fill the entire thing? I don't know, they're just kind of asking me to do more of that. Okay, yeah, I do. Jumps into the table.
So this...
But yeah, other than that, oh, thank you, Milky. Other than that, obviously, you want to follow kind of element type advantages here and there based on like each individual like enemy. Thankfully, they kind of give you what the weaknesses are, and aside from just like having the right advantage type character as far as like their elements, you also have to consider, I guess what I would say their class would be like destruction, or I guess the path as in like their class and what they do to function like in team synergy stuff. So you could probably assume that like an all healer team isn't quite like efficient in taking out enemies, but at least you can live long enough to like let turns like roll on by. And if you like have just offense oriented characters, they could probably get the job done, but not in the long run when you're dealing with waves and waves of enemies. Thankfully, there's spots like in the overworld where you can just like find yourself warp to and just heal passively, but it's not quite as efficient as like finding like a really good team that can work and support each other.
Is the little life form Ronmei made?
Researcher appears out of nowhere next to you.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart.
Hmm?
What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Activate synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses.
It actually made my voice. Immediately deactivate this specific synesthesia beacon.
That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ronmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ronmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ronmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart.
Oh, thank you, Milky, for sharing the live over there.
There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ronmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
What? Gray bean paste? I follow molten cheese tart. I like gray bean paste. There's no way Ronmei would like you. That's kind of mean. I follow molten cheese tart.
Good. You have great taste. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic.
I wonder what it was like in the booth. Can you read this? Yeah, sure. What is this?
They both hope to receive Madame Ronmei's recognition and have been working so hard.
How did Ronmei make desserts like into life forms? Actually, you know what?
You need to call it the Honorable
Okay.
Molten Cheese Tart.
Oh, Cresto, thank you. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok side.
It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ronmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
Also, the heart, thank you. I appreciate that. What kind of love, though?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not.
Definitely
I don't
not.
know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe.
I can kind of agree with
Remember,
that.
as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart,
Okay, thank you.
love must be
Thank you.
shouted from the rooftops.
Oop.
That depends if the Honorable
Sorry.
Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Try to communicate to Ronmei's creation and get it away. A new message, huh? Okay. can throw these little monsters in here. Are you serious? This is a one-way passage with the other end connected to the storage zone. It's extremely safe. You know, guys, for the amount of voice acting here, I wish Pokemon Company would do the same. Well, I mean, maybe different development teams, but I wish they would all collectively be like, hey, let's get some more voice acting in here. Please. Alright, I guess I'll have to leave this life form here. Okay. How far are you into the story are you in? So random, I got, I guess as far as, like, if we want to kind of break up the story into arcs and everything like that, Eurillo 6 was, like, the last arc I was at, which was kind of like the first, like, quote-unquote world that you go into after leaving this space station. But so quickly after, I find myself walking back to it. Level 53? I just looked at that, I was like, wait, hold on. That's kind of intense. It's a good thing that most of us are, like, quite apt in level. Except for Lynx. But it's okay. I should do... I was gonna say, yeah. Yo, Saber's crazy. You just see that old, like, go in and it's like... And you're like, oh yeah, they're done. Okay, yeah, hello. I'm doing well over here. You know, it's Sunday. Work week begins tomorrow. I'll be honest to you, if we're talking real quick about work. Work's got me stressing just a little bit. But, it should be okay. Just gotta apply myself to what I'm doing. Saber is, very useful so far. Castro's asking, your top 5 favorite characters in HSR so far. I guess I wish I had like more of an answer or a reference because I don't have that many characters like on me. But if we're going based off of the characters I have so far, I guess on number 1 we have Ronmei. Number 2 would be Saber because Saber's the GOAT. 5. Okay, so I was like, hold on, I need 3 more. I think I could put Himiko, like, right now at 3. Anyone else? You know what? 4 is actually Serval. I like the erudition characters. And I think 5 would actually be Lynx right now. I need a healer! Yeah, Saber's been kind of tough for me too. Like, this was like this was the hard pity I had to deal with. Oh man, that wasn't even... I didn't need to actually have that, like, whole confrontation. Escape, please. You realize Ronmei's creation cannot be pulled in at all. Okay. Also, let me just double check. Didn't get to Polar since I'm saving for Evernight and the new Preservation Don Hung. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's tough. I want Evernight too. I think it works so perfectly because I'm so out of place, like with the story and everything like that. But I know enough where I know Genius Society number 1. I know Evernight. I know a lot of stuff that's just happening forward into the story because I've just been like watching from a distance. In fact, what got me interested was the emotional connection you got when you see oh god. It was in Penacony. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Firefly. When she dies the first time, you're like, what the hell, dude? And prior to that, like before I even had that type of connection, I'd just been watching like this here and there before I got engaged with the game. So I saw like, oh my god, they killed her. Oh my god, they killed her. And then I find out later, oh, okay, no, she's okay, she's okay. But that's, what the hell's wrong with you all? Why would you do that? So eventually I was like, okay, I gotta find a good spot to like, kind of like fall in. Unfortunately, yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, so at some point I wanted to like jump into this game, but I want to find like a really good spot as far as like just online like traction, you know, just finding like myself a good spot to fit into the community. And I feel like second anniversary fits like as well as any other time beyond that. And so now we're here. But I unfortunately get a lot of like HSR spoilers, which to be fair, I don't really care too much about that, but I also understand that like that could also like take the excitement away. Like for example, hearing like Wildfire for the first time. Also, sorry, let me just continue on a little bit. Confess, do you like molten cheese tarts? Why are you stirring up trouble in space station? First question. Oh, hello, Joseph. Seems to believe that only being passionate can earn Wandame's approval. Seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. It seems eager to achieve great things. It really wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and try to invite you to join in. It's giving me Shadow the Hedgehog. You have to be firm, believing this is the best place for it. Tenderly activate teleporter. Callously activate... Tenderly. Let's ruthlessly flush down the John. It will be safely transported to the storage zone. This quest is nuts. What are we doing? I'm doing well though, Joseph. How are you doing for a Sunday? Unfortunately, due to the spoilers, it kind of makes it kind of predictable, which is why refrain from watching like any like HSR vids, unless it's like a character like build tips. Fair enough. Yeah. How's progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first. Emergency has come up that requires your help. Okay. Oh, there we go. The Genshin nerd says, welcome to HSR. Thank you, thank you. This game's been pretty chill. I literally did like the dailies today, like on the treadmill, and it was like super nice. Cause like there's times where I'm playing through these like gacha games trying to do the dailies, and it's like, I still have to do ZZZ by the way. But I'm like, it's just easier to do it because it is just turn-based auto battling.
Herta called Screwlam and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer.
Also, Joseph, got a really good score on a kayak yesterday. Oh! That sounds kind of sick. Wait a minute.
And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Also, this prompter. Elgato prompter's acting up right now. Not displaying, like, all the chats. Wait, why me?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway.
You're right.
Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you.
Is that a confession? I mean,
Help
sure.
It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
It's not like I can really spill anything. Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, I've been in this room before. Hey, y'all. How's it going?
I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
You could say that.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Okay. Yeah. In your body relics for Saber, which main stat would you prefer? Crit rate or crit damage? I'm gonna say crit damage. And I believe I want to go for that mainly because, I mean, ideally I would like to raise both. But I think with crit damage, I think Saber has like a couple of like upgrades like within her trace that allowed to like buff up her crit rate, if I recall. So there's a little bit of more leverage towards that, or freedom for me to just not think too much about crit rate. But obviously, I should raise crit rate to a certain extent. But I'll take either, to be honest. Cheers passionately. Bow politely.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Norval's over on TikTok side. I love and hate the resource farming in this game. Yeah, I think I kind of like it, but I am coming across a little bit of limitations. I kind of wish, like, for example, when I'm ascending characters, like for the stagnant shadows, I forget, shadow stagnant, that particular thing, I wish I could just kind of challenge it like a couple times more, just so I can actually meet the requirements, because it's like always like 7 so far. And I'm like, oh, let me just do this real quick. 3 of them. Okay, let's run it another time.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the
Granted.
simulated universe?
Granted, they do let you run it again, like, when you finish it. So, okay. That's kind of meeting me halfway. But that's just like, that's the smallest gripe that I got going on. Otherwise, I think I appreciate how streamlined it is for me so far. Unless there's more. Yes,
a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
Damn. From what they're saying, it's like, oh, you're just gonna post a poll and just see who's gonna like take it. Essentially, like, draw the line. Who's gonna take bait?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that part. It takes me a few days to level up, but the game is beautiful on my iPad. I kind of like using the iPad for it.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass.
Hard
Even
pass?
Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this
name
into
drops.
a media circus.
Kind of.
He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ronmei? Is she still alive?
She's still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ronmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
I don't think so.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ranmei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
Wait, what do you mean by I like this occurrence? Also, thank you for the likes over on TikTok side. Thank you. Also, I'll kick what was going on because in my experience, I want crit rate body more than crit damage body. Oh, okay. Whereas occurrence doesn't exist anymore. Can't find any of my Divergent Universes runs now.
Alright, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Come along. I'll see you out.
I was gonna say, I thought we were gonna just get walked out real quick.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the Master Control Zone. Thank you. Well done.
Is there something I shouldn't hear? I didn't end up saying anything.
No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station.
Okay.
There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public, and now my headache is stored there.
So Herta gave you permission to use the use this place? Other zones in the space station? Second one.
She gave me permission and said no more.
Okay.
I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it.
Okay.
Stay vigilant, assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember.
Oh, funny.
There's a giant
funny thing.
incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
I hope so. Oh. I was gonna say, like, oh, okay. We're just gonna use the portal then. Oh, we can actually use that. Okay. I don't think I really need... Yeah, I'll just stack that up just in case.
What would a sealed zone look like?
I don't know, let's find out. Uh-oh, legitimate cutscene. I don't like it already. God, why are we here? Oh, it's one of those guys, right? We just gotta... maybe not. Oh, hell, dude. No! What are we doing? I'm in for a treat. Oh no. Listen, I'm just gonna be grateful that this isn't like an actual horror game all of a sudden. I can't do it. I can't deal with that. I will just kind of roam around and try to break things, though. I think that's why I like Donkey Kong so much. Anyway, let's keep going. Also, this is the wrong way. I just noticed that. Or is it? Let's just investigate and see what happens. Yeah, it's temporarily close. I was like, wait. As I was running towards that, I was like, wait. Focus on the marker. That's not where I'm going. Other way. Imbeciles. Hey, are you chill?
Buzz. What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz. Service staff, inorganic life forms. Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permissions granted. Madam Herta, fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz.
What's the zone for?
Class 1, clearance zone. Buzz. Many esteemed guests. Buzz. May include dangerous persons. Buzz. Storage for Madam Herta's dangerous curios. Buzz. Madam Ron May's cultivated life forms. Buzz. Welcome. Buzz. Visitor. How can I help?
Classification of robots jobs?
Fry leftover rice. Buzz.
Hmm.
Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Welcome. Visitor. What do you need? Buzz.
Okay. Where would I find the incubator?
Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open. Assessment. Seeking directions. Buzz. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Okay. Oh, hey. Like to see it. Oh no, I left the safe zone. That's kind of cool. Not bad, not bad. I know we're on the space station, but going down this elevator just really gave me like Star Wars vibes, and I never even thought about Star Wars when playing through this game. Actually, even the hallways here. What the hell? Untold secrets hidden in the area below. That was weird. I thought I was just going to open up the chest. I do appreciate the update to allow, like, just exceptions for voice acting. If there is no English voice actor, then they could just have, like, just a main voice from a different language. And I do recognize these ones, too, so I appreciate that. Speaking of which, actually, I really should check out maybe some of the other Fate stays, or at least maybe just some. Just some. Something interesting about that one. Okay. Well, let's go. Actually, press your cheeks against the icy surface and peek inside. You can only see your reflection under the lights. Empty experimental pod gaze at each other. Okay. What do we got?
Kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts.
Yeah, no, there aren't any subtitles for Saber's, like, chest opening lines. Yeah. Unless, well, actually, we might want to check, like, the actual voice lines within the information on the character.
The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences
I'll double check
into
that.
the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, commanding and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Oh boy. Real quick. Speed anchor. Well, if you ever want to judge the distance of when it gets activated, there you go. Okay. Uh-oh. These are locked away. Actually, what about these ones? Max level reached? When teamed up with Trailblazer? Archer? That's about it. And these are just the battle ones. So you'll just hear those a lot. I guess not. Oh, wait. We got treasure opening things. I guess that's technically combat. But here we go. Yeah, okay. Puzzle solving?
剣で解決できる問題もあれば、知恵を絞って解決すべき問題もあります。手強い相手です、マスター。
Oop. Yeah, we're good. Also checking everybody else as far as chat. That's my only fuss with having the JP voices. It's better than them being silent, at least. I agree with that. It is unfortunate there isn't like any casting, but I guess that's kind of like a weird gray area when having these collaborations. Oh yeah, there we go. This was all I was looking for.
This is the headache Ranmei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
He refers to himself as green bean paste. Pretty scary. Are you hiding in the desert? He claims to be connected with its shell. Looks deeply distressed, crying profusely. Activate synesthesia beacon. Okay, here we go.
I'm not one of Ranmei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
Hey, can you read this? I'll give him my best shot. You're a genius in your own way. Seems to believe that its emotional infectiousness is also quite genius.
Why am I a failure?
Yo, what the hell is this? You gaze at Ranmei's creation. It also appears to be waiting sadly for Ranmei to come get it. I feel it. A hint of compassion tugs at your heart.
What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
It's so... I'll say it. It is kind of weird because Just of the change in like voice acting, you know? Like, I like both.
When there's the chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
It's kind of like, it's giving me Tales of Vesperia definitive. Because you have like the old voice actor and then you have like the new one. And some people swear by like, I can't tell the difference. Come on. In the same like sense, it's like, oh wait, it's this old voice actor or it's this new one. I'm pretty sure I can get used to it. It's just kind of like odd to see that some like voice lines just are just retained while they try to like overlay some other ones here and there. Whenever they can. Original MC had the goofiness that the character needs, in my opinion. Especially when they're allowed to be as goofy as they are. Ron May. I know I'm going the wrong way. Oh, the lighting's kind of crazy here. Yeah, I really shouldn't be here. But why do I feel like that when I'm like a trespasser? Even though it's just like it's whatever. Like I'm actually like physically there. You thought you could easily read all the data and theories on the screen with your height. However, when you get to your feet, you find that you're utter what was it? Consternation of how small you are. You're puzzled as to why the screen is hung so high up on the space station. At the same time, your thoughts begin to wander. Snap out of your boundless imagination and realize that you have peaked as merely the tip of the iceberg of the entire space station's theoretical results. Realization leaves you in awe of the space station. The weirdest investigation like quote I would have read in a hot minute. I guess there's always room to improve, right? I mean, I did read the trash can bit, so that's kind of like peak odd. But I actually like that about this game. Are you? Sounds like that song piece. Like, what are we doing? Oh, no, I left the safe zone. Oi. What the hell are these things? Oh, we can also auto battle it. It's fine.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Uh-oh. That's not good. First introduction to the bugs. I think I've probably seen them, like, if they were ever featured in any of the, just like, the daily stuff I would typically rotate towards. Otherwise, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is freaky, bro. Or at least, if anything, having to run through them into, in the overworld is kind of a different feeling.
Eternal.
I was gonna say, we need to stop this. Like, it keeps multiplying. Why did you not turn back to look at us? They're struggling out here. Okay, so that's where they're at. Let's look at their actual weaknesses. Okay. Brother. Actually, hold on.
Sound lingers.
Just get the advantage here.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
I do agree, though. Well, I will say it. Trailblazer is the best character. Well, at least for now.
Just a
Same thing? Yeah. Mind if I add you? Yeah, sure. We got plenty of friends like listing space over there. I think it'll become a problem later on if like I max out on that like character roster, in which case I might have to like check the friends list and see the consistency there. But that's a problem we can come across later and deal with. Yeah, I think we need to like bring someone with Quana damage instead for these fights, just for the efficiency of it. I think we do have a new character. Well, new for me. I think we have a character that can actually do that. Obviously, we have Lynx, but she's healer, so she doesn't need to be doing all this.
Enjoying yourself?
What's going on, Tubes? I started the game when this quest first came out, and they kicked my ass. Ugh.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah. I recall someone was asking about, you know, their first time playing this game, or rather they haven't played it and they wanted to know the appeal. And I was talking about like the type advantages. It's definitely very useful when it comes to breaking through the enemies here. Oh, it's done. God, I love the effect there. So much like attention to it. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. That was my B. This kind of sucks though, because even if I have such a character that I can help out here. Yeah, she would probably help out here. But I only just like got her recently. I'm not really like fully doing the investment stuff. Might actually help out here. You know me, I like the erudition characters. Staggy Shadow, that's what it was called. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world right now for me to just try to get a couple of those just to raise her stats up, but it only raised the cap to 50. I do have Archer level. That's a pretty good idea too. I just know that like the hunt-based characters or the hunt paths just focus like on like one individual character, and I'd rather have just everyone take the hit. Although I think I need to actually improve on traces here, and that's where it becomes trifling. Actually, question. I mean, I guess I could use like a couple of the Tears of Dreams, maybe. I don't have any shortage on the cores, that's for sure. Other than that, how do I was gonna say, how would I get more of these again? Oh, the calendars. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I've done this one before. Although, I'm gonna need more. Although, I guess yeah, I should probably use the reserves at this point. If I don't use them, they're just gonna sit there. Also, sorry, too. Let me just read up on what you were trying to say. You want to try to avoid leveling too many characters. Your materials will be too far spread out if you do. I was actually talking about that. Say you stick to Saber, she's gonna kill them no matter what. The weakness. Also true. Don't stray from the path. I was actually saying that like earlier on stream that like I would say I'm competent in the sense that, you know, I'm leveling characters up here and I'm starting to like really realize how finite my resources really are. Because at the very beginning of the game, you just like go through these resources like it's nothing. And you got people like, oh, I can raise them up to level 20, level 30, some 40. Oh. And you get your, like, you level your one character up to like level 50 and you realize like there's a decent fraction cut into your resources on that. It's like, oh, that's okay. And it just keeps building from there. I guess you could say the same thing about like, I guess you would probably say the other like Hoyoverse games, right? I'm feeling that with Zenless Zone Zero. I'm feeling that like with Genshin. The last time I ever played Genshin, that was a while back. But yeah, you're right. It's gonna take a while for me to build up all the characters. So right now I kind of want to focus on like just having one team to work with. See, are we good on damage or health? We should be all right. We also have items to heal us, so it should be all right.
I think something bit me. Can we talk? Fight as one!
Eternal.
Here, try this!
On the multiplication here. See, this is why I was thinking like irradiation would like help out a lot. But I guess if, you know, the results is always going to be a win, it just depends on like how long it takes. Then maybe I shouldn't really worry too much about it. Oh god. Relax. Relax.
Here, try this!
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, no, we're good. So it's a game of stalling till ult. Gotcha.
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
Things would take much longer to clear these out if she's not properly invested in. He's an SP hog. Oh. Damn, they're going through it. Also, there's a couple here.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
What strange sounds. Scary. Oh. Okay.
You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Love that. It's just like, oh, you're here too?
Looks handy. Into the backpack.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia, but that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar. Have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
I was gonna look at something, actually. Oh! I actually wanted to double check. Yeah, okay, I was checking to see friend requests. Ain't of them popping up. There we go, there's random. So you have this one here, I'm like, yeah, sure. But it's like, no, their limit has been reached. And I'm like, oh. So I'm out of the club then. Automatically. I didn't even get a say in it.
Are you telling me to keep going?
If they can...
Oops.
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I I was a child, I've always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram-May be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
These guys? This is your answer? Oh damn, it's right at the door. I was waiting for you at the door. Hey, don't hiss at me. Oh god. Listen, I thought it would actually have to wake itself up before being alerted. Little did I know I was being hunted. The hunt.
All will be swept away by the wind.
That was pretty good timing. Anyway, yeah, Tubes. Never understood why people with full friends like try to add me. Are they just flexing on how popular they are or something? I would like to think that they may have gone through a mass adding of people, like more than their actual like limit, just to get the furthest outreach. And once they hit that cap, it's like it doesn't really matter about like when you send out that friend request. It's not like you can really retract it. So like in a hypothetical question, like if someone's starting out new and they're adding friends, just randomly, you could say that maybe you could add like maybe 120 of them. And hypothetically speaking, if they got accepted 100 times, there's still 20 left over that won't be able to join in. Hypothetically speaking. I actually did want to... Hold on. Check the corners. Okay, we're good. I didn't know if any one of them wanted to jump around. Okay, nice little pseudo shortcut. I did want to bring something up. I can't help but think about this. It was the talk about... Oh, I totally forgot about these. Don't mind me. I'm competent, but I'm not self-aware. You could just ignore that. Good thing I checked that then. By accident. So yeah, now we're accruing like 34 of those. Characters look cool, but we must remain focused, brothers. But yeah, it's about the resource farming and just like keeping reserves up and making sure that your characters are well built. Especially as you rapidly grow like I am right now with, you know, just going through the days. I think it's gonna slow down soon though, but just like the early stages of like getting through all the levels and whatnot. Got a character you wish to pull in the future? I'm thinking Topaz. It's kind of a weird, like, it might be a random thing for me to like choose. Trust me, it's as weird as me choosing my main in Smash Brothers because it was just like, it just cause. I was thinking about a Smash Brothers main like in the 3DS era, and I chose Kirby because I just chose Kirby. And it's kind of the same thing as to like when I went to Comic-Con and they asked me, which character do you want to pull for their little like activation? I was like, I guess Topaz, yeah. So I have to get Topaz. She is about money, so that's kind of like my vibe right now, so like, fair enough. Which is actually connected to what I wanted to talk about real quick. About resourcing and everything like that. Right now, I'm kind of in the middle of my wealth accumulation bit of my life. And it was one of those things where like I had different paths to choose as far as how I wanted to build things up. I thought I heard something. Anyway, I have the path of like going as small as like distributing here and there, like resources and everything like that. But I feel like I lose big impact if I don't choose very specific things to aim for. But if I try to like capture a wide net of like different like stocks or ETFs and everything like that, I feel like I only get like small bits here and there. But in that case, it's different because that's spreading risk around and diversifying yourself. You diversify yourself here as far as like your selection of characters, but you also like lose the chance to like put a lot of resources into one like level 60 versus like a couple of level 40s or something like that. I think it's comparing apples to oranges to a certain extent, so I guess that's kind of like the end of that like conversation. But it just felt like that was a little bit more apt and felt relatable for me. Read the record. But yeah, resources will be super tight until you're at like in end game. If you tend to pull a lot of characters though, you know. Yeah, alright. But yeah, so far I'm going to save a lot of my resources towards like Topaz. So, you know, once I'm good with all my characters here, I'll probably just make sure I farm resources like building up to her, and then eventually down the line we'll see her. The duration of sunlight exposure is a crucial factor affecting mood. Basking in starlight has been proven to be an effective method to alleviate negative emotions.
Sounds fitting.
Accommodate green bean paste.
Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
I was like, wait, what? Yeah, alright. Oh, they just chilling. They just chilling. Draken, yo! How's it going, Draken? Appreciate the assistance for some of the farming stuff. It's hold on. I don't want to put you into the spotlight too much if that makes you uncomfortable, but shout outs actually. Because I think it's Finan. Yeah, I use Finan a lot. Bro, I don't know much about Finan as far as like his kit, but like, dude, I just have him like as the support character for some like these like dailies. And he just like, once it's his turn, that's it. That's it, bro. We go into his own version of the unlimited blade works, and he just like sweeps. And I'm like, oh, I guess, yeah, all right. It's crazy, bro. Okay, yeah, we were just there. Sorry, I was just scanning the other sides here. It's insane. Mine's definitely not bad. Yeah, like the problem is if I like fall into that trap of like always wanting the next like immediate character, then it's gonna hurt. When I actually want to like build for something. To be fair though, I kind of want to get Kafka. But I also know that like, well, she has like a new like upgrade to her, as well as like a couple of the other Stellar Hunters. But I don't know. If I feel half-hearted about it, then I should probably not try to pull for that character. It's just a weird exception with Topaz. Because it was just on a whim.
Please submit your ID. Buzz.
Show him the card.
Granted. Buzz.
Definitely a character to look out for, Mr. Streamer. Castris? Oh god. Wait, really? 3 point? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. It's over, dude.
1. Check historical incubation.
The dragon lady comes back.
2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
She may have contributed to like my pity Japard, unless you can all say that like that's separate from the other ones. Do all the limited 5 stars, like when they come into passing, do they all share that same like pity rate? Because I know I summoned a lot for like, well, not a lot, but I summoned like a bit for Casterus, but I never got to like even get like a pity. I just didn't have enough. So they rolled into the next character or something like that. They share? Okay. Thanks for confirmation. Inorganic life form companionship chat service.
This function has been damaged. Buzz.
You could have said no. Check historical incubation records.
This? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach.
Hold on. I think this is one of the few. Hold on, guys. Let me just grab a screenshot of this one in case I want to use it for a thumbnail over on the the Red Platforms VOD page. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I need to grab a screenshot through OBS. I gotta turn off face cam for this one and then grab that. Thank you. Okay, we're good.
And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is.
That sounds familiar.
See them as the executors of the Eon's power. So when did it begin? And at what point did they become close to
They
the
share
Eon
except for the
and
collab
the
banner.
other life
Ooh,
forms?
okay. Good. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that was actually separate. Went 90 pulls until I got Saber.
At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead.
Wait, hold on. Ranmei trying to make a genius. I feel like that's like the worst idea.
However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Tazyronth. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline.
Really need a boss that Mighty can easily clear, please, Oyo. You're asking for a lot.
It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing...
Good thing they share pity, or else I would never have gotten finding. Oh, random? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2.
Incubator entrance. Records here?
Ron May. Buzz. Alien species.
Alien species.
Man with plaster head. Buzz.
Seems like there's something new.
Open it.
Permission granted.
That sound's coming from above.
Abre. I wish I could just walk in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Show me what's good. How quick is this quick read? Certainly is. That wasn't all of it, but take my word for it.
Looks handy. Into the backpack.
Things are getting pretty intense with the soundtrack here. Hey Hoyo, would it be alright if you could just give us more Stella Jades? What's your next question? I'm like, I'm just asking. Give me a chance. She got money? I'm like, I'm trying to save it. I wonder if... Ooh, that's dangerous. I was thinking about it, like, I have my wealth accumulation involves getting quite a bit of like distributions like each month. Not financial advice. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I mean, I could just siphon a couple bits here and there. I mean, but I'm like, no, don't do it. Oh, shoot. Hey, Saber, whatever you want to do. That one didn't die yet. Now we're good.
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
Well, these guys are everywhere. Question is this thing to chase after, or do I have to like... Oh, yep. It's hard to kind of read it sometimes. You have to really see the pattern, like, beyond it.
Existence is unity.
I promise y'all, I'm not trying to clip farm, but it's just so funny when it actually happens like that. Apocalypse Shadows gives 800 when it resets.
Can we talk?
You have no idea how much Jade's endgame gives monthly. Seriously. Sorry for also just reading that a little bit late. Okay. There's so many things that I'm just unknown to, so I kind of have to prepare myself ahead of time. Don't get into it too early. Thank you for helping me delay possible financial irresponsibilities. You don't have to do all that. Maybe I shouldn't have not auto-battled that one. For that one, specifically.
Fight as one.
Eternal.
Here, try this.
When it comes to Lynx, actually, I just have a lot more like versions of her, so I've just been able to take advantage of that. I wouldn't know the actual nuance though. Poor Natasha. All I know is that she heals everyone, so I just know that I know initially when I was summoning, it was going to be, I was trying to like aim for Gallagher, but I believe Lynx was in the same banner. I just got more of her and never Gallagher. I was like, brother, why would you? They already mistreating me like this. But Lynx is pretty good, so I appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Gonna say, should I go forward over there? But no, main thing's over here. Although, my curiosity is killing me. Okay, let me see if I can actually observe like the movement. It's moving ever so slightly. But is it moving towards me? Yes. Ever so slightly. Although I would expect it to... Well, actually, I think the indicator is just the cry. Let me just bait it a little bit. Just a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, this ain't too long. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Gotcha. There's definitely a front to it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's everything, actually. Good job, everybody. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's full circle. Gotcha. Four hours, 53 minutes. The reset. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Good luck with the battle. Thanks. Here we go.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Mr. Ratio, I mean, I never met you. Who are you?
A genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here.
Hi.
You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there.
Okay. Who are you?
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it.
He's playing by himself.
Time is clearly precious to
I
the
did
both
see
of
all
us.
that.
Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to.
Oh, okay.
My goals are roughly aligned with yours.
Roughly?
Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
I see. You know, I could learn a thing or two when it comes to like responding to people at work. You're not a bad person at all. Wait, we're at Alabaster Head. You know what? Let's not question it. Thank you for letting me know that.
I can't stand discourtesy, even when it comes from myself. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Here we go. Oh god. Witness the big trouble. I left my safe zone. Lordy lord. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay, alright. Thank you. Oh, what the hell?
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Oh no. Oh no. What are we walking into, bro?
Cool it.
You know, whatever helps. I was gonna say I wouldn't really want to touch that, but okay. Okay, okay.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Oh, right. I just want to speed you forward. Here we go.
Some value, I suppose.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one.
Because why not?
Existence is unity.
Commencing research.
Yeah, y'all all right. Man, I was not prepared for this fight as far as the weaknesses applied.
Welcome, customers.
There's more to life.
Brother. Oh god, he's got a friend. Eee. Ooh. Want to heal yourself real quick.
Some value, I suppose.
This is kind of rough. Because obviously I want to like tackle that one, but it's like it's gonna hit everybody. But I'm not gonna just not like go for the full-fledged damage here with Saber. So there's that.
Every petal in life's garden. All will be swept away by the wind.
To travel far away.
Throwback to when I said you're in for a treat. Lord. This is it. Good goodness.
Commencing research.
I was gonna say I think we're kind of okay here. Although, actually, yeah, do it. Oh, it's got two of them. That's not great. All right, we missing something? I think let me just double check. Actually, no, we already had. Okay, no, we're all right. All right. Sorry for like just me not really know exactly what I need to be doing. Getting disoriented here. Just kind of help out over there. Oh. Fun.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends, she said.
A 1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one. Shiju, Mata. Taken, fight.
Oh boy. Heal now, please. And you know what? Go for another one.
So this is the warmth of life.
That sucks.
Welcome, customers.
Sure. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna not do it. Lord. You love to see it. But this is starting to make me a little nervous with so many, like, well, I mean, I guess the critters are... Okay, now they're back.
There's more to life.
I was gonna say, are we...
Existence is unity.
Let's be friends.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh boy. Oh, healer down. It's all or nothing now. Oh God. Oi. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was like, wait, let me use my ult. Oh, thanks.
All will be swept away by the wind.
This is a little too close right now. Okay, yeah, no. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be clutch? Uh oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. That's way too close. That was way too close, bro. We still got a ways to go.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ronmei.
That's crazy. If you really think about it. Yeah, we had a full party. Everyone has a full party when fighting this thing. But canonically, Kalis really just went in there, went solo 1v1. I like how these guys are just here. Playing in process, please wait. But yeah, no. That was a legit reality check. That's an Echoes of War right now. Yeah, I think I remember I encountered this enemy in the Echoes of War because I needed the I think the Ascension requirement or whichever thing it needs for that.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future,
And I think that's when I use your find-in.
That conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator.
It died on its own.
Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
It almost ate me. What about life outside of research? You didn't keep researching?
Indeed. This is how I keep the distractions at bay. I have to admit that research once made me obsessive. That wasn't a good period in my life. Though now I navigate it much more smoothly.
The Genius Society. Quite unhinged. You can say that again. And we were, well, not we, but I was saying like, she seems like pretty normal. Oh, never mind.
I must admit,
Especially the
I'm
first
not
one.
fond
Oh,
of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging.
I can't, hold on. Quick screenshot on this one. Just real quick. Alright, thank you.
They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations.
I would say you should be a little bit more responsible.
The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time,
What?
hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself.
Ooh.
If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together.
Oh, don't do that.
It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
If that's your wish, I will forget you. I kind of don't want that. I kind of get it, though. Like, Loki, I kind of understand that. No, I won't forget you.
I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome.
Damn, no one likes him.
Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
Hope you'll come back and visit your creations. Do you trust me now?
I find that difficult to answer. I thank you, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers.
That's not how I'd really describe it as, but okay.
Now I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
I can't believe we actually went through that entire like thing in like one sitting. Mundane troubles, okay. Hey, we love rewards. All right, what's going on? Thank you, random. What's going on? I need your help with something. Help with what? Madam Ron May just created some interesting little critters on the space station, and I accommodated them temporarily in the seclusion zone, and now I would like you to nurture these little ones. Why me? Wouldn't it be better if you do it yourself? I wouldn't have said that, but you know. Among the people I know, you showed as the best match. Also, these things Madam Ron May left behind are kind of related to you. Oh god. Oh, it's a side quest thing. Okay. I'm so bad at clearing through the side quests off camera. There's just so many things. I have to actually make a window of opportunity to get through this. So I'll see if I can take care of that. Hold on. Teleport me nearby, please. I was gonna say, interesting that they put me over here. Actually, oh. Is Asa not here? I'll go let her know. Welcome, new friend. This chat feels like deja vu. Deja vu! Friends of the chat is now downgraded by 1. For real, he said. Okay, let's get back to talking. How do we deal with the situation? Accountability. Accountability must be held. What accountability? Still don't know? What?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Okay. That was wild for me to watch that. Look at this. They're walking all over us, positively assaulting Madam Herta at this rate. Yeah, right. And the management of this space station is for real so crappy. Legion incident aside, I think they allowed Madam Herta to be attacked. Just what's going on? I really hate these imbecilic pests so high in high places doing nothing. But when all is said is done, after Legion Crisis, the space station has done a good job in revitalizing and rebuilding. You got a point. Those are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they were never that competent to begin with. You're right! You think so too, huh? Interesting. Let's have a chat later. Privately. No need. Isn't the main focus Herta's safety? Let's not poke our noses into other people's business. Isn't that ASTA's job? Job is to sit here and judge the quality of their work as to how things get done. That's for them to worry about. You sure have some bizarre reasoning. But you're just putting facts here. Absolutely right, bro. Rich, know it. You spoke my mind. Am I a joke to you? Comrades, what is our goal? Don't call us comrades. Rid ourselves from all imbecile pests. Good. You passed. Herta was attacked. Don't worry, she's a puppet. Or at least rather, she just shares the consciousness here and there, so until you see the Herta.
All are at staff discount prices. It can't get any cheaper than this.
I was gonna say, have we accumulated more? Yeah, sure. Great. Sure. God, there's more. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Don't we have enough for just like the standard? Probably more than enough. 31. Yeah, we can do these ones. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna say no to free. Although I think this was just, yeah. In fact, we could probably just skip a lot of that. Oh, we got another Herta. Okay. I was gonna think about going to the character. Nah, let's just keep running this. That's not it either. Oh. Got a couple interesting ones here. And then one more. Oh. But who will it be? And when will it appear? Alright, well, we don't have Clara, so okay. Misha! That could have been any other 4-star. That could have been any other 4-star. Yeah, we don't have Clara. Wait, is Clara... She's also normal. Physical, sorry. Okay. Definitely interesting. I guess I could have used some variety. Sometimes I'm over here like, I kind of want... Like, should I always be going back to, like, Destruction Trailblazer? Because I'm like... I feel like I should move on to, like, the other forms. But then they always ask for normals, and I only... Or physical, sorry. And I always just have, like, Trailblazer. Anyway, let's get this going. Actually, oops. I had another one.
Fine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Okay. Pretend I had already done the upgrade for that one. Physical Trailblazer ain't really worth using even if enemies are physically weak. Really. Gotta be the weakest kid in the game. Oh. To give credit to some extent, or in, like, you know, the defense of Trailblazer, he is the first unit. And unless they really wanted to, like, give Trailblazer his or her flowers, they could have, like, done some, like, additional buff to them like they have done with the Stellaron Hunters. Maybe.
The one thing I look forward to?
Damn, E2, Misha.
Of course.
Oh, also, I guess I got another message. Oh, sorry. Wrong directional input. Entirely. I'm taking my MC off of a team in over a year now. Trailblazer does get much better later on. I noticed that they were willing to give me, like, hat guy Trailblazer so early on. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. Especially since you're not even, like, lean in on Mem. I guess it's just like, you know, it's a little too much. I'm like, oh, and the hat one isn't? Alright. How are those two doing lately? Those who learn how to coexist. Left in the space station. Accommodated them in the space station. Taught Molten Cheese Tart to master humility and let Green Bean Paste have a positive outlook on life. Didn't realize you still care about them. Thank you. Don't worry about it. When would I ever forget you? Maybe eventually. I look forward to experiencing new stories with you. Okay, I promise. In the future, research will still continue. Alright, about the alabaster head. Friend of yours? Hmm? Oh my god, I have... I was gonna say, hold on. So I haven't been able to really use it, but like... Isn't that the same emote? Funny. Oh yeah, but ability-wise, Harmony MC is second to best. Appearance-wise, they are at the bottom. Factoring the super break meta, MC could make like any character good for endgame. Firefly, yeah, they were. She wasn't even being coy for that. I did see that whatchamacallit, that live stream that they had where the Firefly was talking about her kit. Oh, hello. Huh? She wasn't even playing coy about it.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
You sure about that? I saw a lot of people beforehand.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up. Dazed. He may need...
Oh, crazy.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Funny enough, within a short time span, a second person talked to me about memories.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
Okay.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
There was no surveillance.
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
No, it doesn't.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta. and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
It was really like the genius meeting that I just so happened to just walk out of. Probably running errands for Herta?
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
It was not one of the options, but some system hours ago.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
What's in...
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
I think we need to run... I think we gotta run back to summer vacation in Kingdom Hearts 2. Doesn't require our Argon.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Into the related memory.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Stay in the current memory. Why would I stay in the current memory? Let's progress it.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Oh, okay. You hated this part? Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
Two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question, but I think I'll wait until like ads over on the Purple platform is over.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask about Elizabeth Lost Curio?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
A jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
What? That doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
Not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Haha, gotcha.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Memory exploration. Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms through conducting key conversations with characters. Collect enough of those to exploitate yourself. Memory sorting will record and update in real time vague information you recall as you explore your memories, helping you to reconstruct events. There's a whole ass thing.
And what's that?
Oh, about my question. So I do understand that, like, in this gacha game, they do give you like freebie characters. Herta is one of them, and she's been pretty useful. But as far as Asta, how do people feel about Asta as far as just like as a support? For what I've been playing of her, very small bit of time of that, it felt like it was just kind of okay support. Does everyone feel the same? Because I feel kind of bad because I mean, when you really think about it, like her design's kind of wild, but in the gaming sense, they kind of popped off with their design. Like actual workforce, like attire is kind of like, this is a little nuts, girl. What are you trying to do? Not many people use her because most people pull for better harmony characters. Oh, okay.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are people up to? You people, he said.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
We're having a walk.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too. That kid sure is
Oh,
brave.
Draken, I was talking about Asta. Scene of what? Is he in danger? Are you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here. You see, Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, so I'm the dog now.
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
It's funny how that dude's just sitting. Wait, should we actually engage in the fight? I kind of want to. Yeah, I'll do it. And we're done. What the hell are you doing with that thing? Hoping he'd be so relevant in a more. Okay. Excited to see more still on a Hunter story.
Over there. As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Okay.
Eternal.
Well, yeah, y'all got it. We'll let the auto battle go.
Here, try this.
Hurts a lot. Also, what's going on? All right, heading to bed. Good night for watching the stream. Okay, thank you, Random. Thank you for tuning in.
Resistance is unity.
It's been really cool to have everyone like jump in on different platforms to tune in. Cool, cool.
Peppy, are you okay?
Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
He wants to ask you something about curios.
Almost 7 a.m. here. Oh boy. Yeah, people all around the world. That dude's looking at me. Damn, dude. I actually, you know what? It's almost bedtime over. Well, I mean, not entirely. It's almost 10 over here.
I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later. So, which curio do you want to know about?
The one that has no body, but it's alive.
All you got? Too abstract.
I mean, like, what do you want from her? That's all that she said.
There's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
Yeah. She said it would be like a wababoo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the room.
What did I say?
God damn.
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
Even I don't get to remember what I said.
Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Oh. Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in conversations as you explore. Use content chasm as it has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories. Oh, okay.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Right. Asta mentioned another name. No, not this road. I didn't go there.
All right, okay. I have to adhere to the path here.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Explore Astral. Yeah, go back here.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the
Whoa,
money's there,
jump scare.
it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure.
This is
allowing
very
you to connect
suspicious.
Straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
Straight up, it feels like a conversation I hear like in my dreams.
I can't recall the other person, but one of them was Hank.
All right, recall one more of the content here. I'm gonna just double check and see if there's other people around I need to like listen in on.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Why are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too?
Dreams, huh? Funny. I guess I won't listen in on this one.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? I don't believe it. They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Nothing over there. Okay, okay. Let me just check around this corner real quick. Nothing? No, we just talked to you.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Step. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
I think that's terrible, right? Oh, actually, hold on.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
The Department of Insight?
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up.
Right now I'm reading pure fiction here, and I'm like, oh boy. So many things eluding me right now.
Alive, doesn't have a body.
Cognizant chasm might help you restore some hazy memories. Let's use it! Let's see. Through a huge crisis, still recovering, but there are some who are trying to exploit this attitude for people are growing more and more. Yeah. Shall we try? Recall more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
Haven't made any progress yet.
See. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
Seem a little anxious. I only remember that line from, like, The Dark Knight. Heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Disappearance? Yes. I only just overheard them.
Researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
You need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
Yeah, let's go.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for. Oh, small scale.
Here too. Did my memory piece together irrelevant?
Yes, let's try it.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Hmm.
What did Emily say?
I was gonna say. Gotcha.
I say, what a... I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay. No need to be modest. At my age, though, I confess...
That was definitely a weird bit.
Someone say you were the shining star of the Department of
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. I'm not getting any younger. And my...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my...
Sorry, if I can interrupt.
Another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species.
Talking to a streamer.
From a business
Sorry, no, I'm kind of speaking out loud. If I said anything. Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of like speaking to myself. I know you guys are like kind of like talking about Acheron, talking about 5 Point. Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm not quite there yet. Although, Acheron should have a rerun.
Don't get me wrong.
But given how limited my resources is,
I'd help you. The
I should probably just focus on Topaz.
Has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too. Now I should be able to tie everything together.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
Or I had 3 reruns. Yeah, I wasn't there.
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure.
Probably not worth pulling unless you really love her or until they announce buffs. Okay.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm small scale. Best left on.
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eye.
Okay.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Go, go, go. Only good back in 2.0 era. Oh, okay. I guess it's tough to like really upkeep some of the characters that you bring back in. I know that with Zenless Zone Zero, they were talking about how they want to make sure that characters are still viable, even the ones like from early on in the game.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
I was gonna say, like, sleep. Okay. Yes? Cannot be used to restore it. Try another one. Okay. I was just testing you. I'm just testing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, let me just check with you.
Ask the Department of Ecology head?
Wellaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Something like that also exists in... Is that it? You recall it. There we go.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Legion or Alliance.
That's right. They're called heliobi.
Heliobi.
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in...
I figured you'd come to me to uncover... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
There we go. I was like, wait, yeah, of course, he would be in charge of doing that.
Is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
What about the researcher's disappearance?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Haven't found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth. Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case. I need to go over it from the start.
Sure.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints.
Yes. Energy life form. I am the ultimate.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay. Energy life form, Genius Society. Found Asta. Doesn't really know much about it. Michael. Family. Which more or less is a clue. Trouble with the confidence crisis. Right. Considerable pressure. Michael. Ecology. Apparently similar life forms there. Series of researchers' disappearances. Trent Darlin. Energy life forms. Spontaneous human combustion. Okay. Back to the present. Gotta save the polls for the DPS who will get power crept super fast
I
instead.
commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office.
I'm over here with two. It's like, yeah, I agree. Like, how did you not?
Some trinket, the curious.
I got her.
After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Wait, sorry. Let me just double check here. Hmm. Screw them? I mean, you should know something, right? Heard it herself, but like, you know.
Apologies. Herta did not mention this to me. Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Damn, it really was Herta.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Uh-oh.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I was gonna say, we don't have to do that right now.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Right. Just double checking my evidence. I wasn't really expecting us to get into a Ace Attorney situation. Hold it!
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
Not the
And
East
yet,
6 Japard.
She singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I was gonna say, will this be a good opportunity to use it?
Curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Right.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Can this be it?
I remember now.
Oops.
Back then.
That's enough pretending. However,
Shoot. That was not
she
it.
decided to hold her tongue until now?
Can I defend her here?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive.
Ooh, okay, alright.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Nope. That's oh, hold on. Can't really use that anymore. Somehow I was able to ace that, but like that's not really there, but it's also the confidence crisis. So I mean, that is related, right? Let's see that. Yeah, okay.
Management. Ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
What the findings here? Although, to be fair, that might, well, the attacks. Shall we try that?
No.
Yes.
If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Questioning ends.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Hello. She's here. She's here. She's here. Who? The big shot. What? Oh my god.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
I wouldn't want to hear that.
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta.
Urgent.
The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
That's disturbing.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Damn. Damn. Not even a...
of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel. even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
I was gonna say, y'all are starting to name drop a little bit more. A little bit more.
Japella Brotherhood.
It's a lot.
I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that, that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell.
I was gonna say me. Sorry, that was one of those situations I skipped.
Loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Man, Space Station does not get a break.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fator.
Okay, saw that.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Okay. Let's roll. Oh, hey. Wait, is this the, yeah, this must be one of the, hidden, rooms that I've never been able to get into.
Can we talk?
Hence why I didn't have, like, a chest completion over here.
Here, try this.
I did see something. Hold on.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I did get several, like, Discord notifications. Thank you for that. And you put it on the appropriate spot. Okay. Recent function. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, hold on. What about my team right here? I've noticed like a little bit of struggling here. Gotcha. For elaboration, can you or I was gonna say, can you explain like the numbers like that are affiliated with the character icons? What do they mean? Oh, I see. Lynx is dead. Healer's down.
Enjoying yourself?
How many tickets it took? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we can. Yeah, another hard carry from Saber. That's starting. That's a little bit more telling on my end here. Thankfully, there's the anchor right there. Actually, it's over here. Oh, I see where we're at. And tighten it. It's so frustrating. Why can't I just knock in with my paw? You know how to repair a robot? I only know the basics. The parts inside are too complicated for me to disassemble and fix. But the switches and the display outside shouldn't be a problem. But this paw of mine's getting under my skin. Why can't they be more flexible? I don't care who you are. I'm in a bad mood. Whatever you say, spill it and get out of my face. No questions. I'm annoying busy. Please go away and leave me alone. Can't take this anymore. They're either malfunctioning or crashing all day long. The sight of these metal castings are driving me nuts. Okay. I'm like, keep up the good work, I guess. But yeah, no, this is, yeah, it is. Something about the new polls, I guess. It's taking a lot of effort to get through. I mean, I'm over here with Saber at like, what was it? 71? 74, I think.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
It's been a while. As usual, one pick of Himiko and one piece for gossip. Quick pro quo. I put it on my tab. Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me 1 pick. So very like you. If I recall, like this was a side quest I just did. Or was it? I don't remember. Or missing research list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. Disappearance have been a hot topic, and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't know have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? Sorry, Facecam here. I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Same. But those those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. You can say that about a lot of those who gossip anyway. Trust. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. Yeah. Sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but I still remember remember what you owe. Yeah, I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry. I'll get in touch if I get any news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Need your help. Really? Contact Don Hung about this. About Duke Inferno. Oh, I guess he is like right there with all the knowledge. Annihilation King? Not very best to get involved with him. Space station's in trouble. And it has something to do with him. I don't know fill you on details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. The situation changed. Notify us as soon as possible. What did Adler do to you? Adler do to you?
He disappeared. He's been acting really
Dreamer,
weird recently.
what are your thoughts about Castris?
Spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
Let's see. Let's see. Character with giant scythe, check. Summons a dragon to battle, check. Has a very like huge traumatic past that has the potential to like to turn around, check. Valid. Did I also mention the dragon? Yes.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
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 Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last
I might
time
consider
saw him.
Castris, but I've heard that having Castris, because of like how she like functions as a character, sapping away everyone's like HP, you need like a really reliable healer. Gallagher.
I don't know exactly
To
what
which
he's
I don't
searching
have.
for, but I hope it can help you.
Unless I want to live dangerously like that. Yo, you got something? I see. Oh yeah, that's another premium character right there. That so spoiler alerts, I don't have. Go on. Victims and their interpersonal relations, they don't have any overlaps, but they all posted pretty extreme comments against management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. Oh god, what? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks.
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Oh, we got an update. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? Fire demons. Oh, sorry, Patora is ferocious and cruel by nature. But Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. Even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? I love that respond prompt. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming this miscreants materialized. Can you not do that? let it play. I know I'm supposed to read it like quickly, but still. What was it? Oh god, yeah. Miscreants materialized from the Inferno. Speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some other ability other than burning, and that's related to its origin. Heard from a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. Oh. Not much information about it. Only one line catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flames behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants, shifting between phases. That's all I have. Number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough. That's good. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we have to go through that whole, like, bit. Gotcha. Oh no, I'm gonna leave the save zone for just a little bit. I say, should I really? Not unless I actually want to have like a much better plan. Otherwise, I leave my team completely like destroyed, like last time.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop
You
the
what?
video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
All right, here we go.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I'm muttering something. Can we do that?
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
He's so tired of this.
First,
I get it though.
Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common.
Wait.
First,
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across... The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Actually, wait. Reading up on his disappearance, it records the lives of a few genies. And it says a few interesting informations. But this is, yeah, that muttering.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the Phase Flame, the creation of member number 29, Serkal. She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar.
That's crazy. 29 days.
Shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Serkal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the Phase Flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process. If Ifrit is a scion of the Phase Flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this unique flame I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, The curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame, and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Oh, there's the missing list. I was like, wait, where is that? Because I was trying to like locate that, but anyway. Sorry, not that one. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's not here. Or, well, yeah, let's try this.
When Schurling said,
Oh, it
Adler
is.
kept
Okay.
muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear, and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Oh. Here we go, here we go. What on earth is this? Missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, you know the stuff that even security department isn't aware of. I just got the file from next door. Sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance that's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole the missing thing to get rid of of the dissenters. Tis. Such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. Management must step down! If that's really the case, doesn't that mean that this chat group is in grave danger? Hmm?
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
What do you do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Ah, trial. Here we go.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Okay, okay. Oh, shoot. I just wanted to double check. See, I'm not... Okay, the hunt, but what was this one again? Imaginary. See, I'm not all familiar, and I guess that makes sense considering that it's not really a relevant thing right now until now. Here we go. I just didn't know if I should like really reassemble my team for this.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Well, okay. Results from spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through may result in drift in spatial coordinates, which transport you somewhere else. Okay, fair enough. Uses to counter escape curios. Effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. Okay.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Huh. Did I follow? I was gonna say, there's different markers. Huh. Well, I guess we could just follow that for now. Alright, do we fight it, or we just interact? Interact. Also, we're running out of time here as far as streaming.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
I was gonna say that's situated as like a kind of like a super boss, but we should be all right. Yes.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Oops. I wish I could take that back, but I cannot. Let's find out. Unless I can just auto battle. Let's just let auto battle figure it out.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh yeah, I guess we don't have our healer here. Just hoping we don't need him.
Eternal.
Answer me.
Let's see, wait, that's... Something's off here. Let's just walk into the direction. No, I cannot. Gotta go use this one. Oh wow, they're everywhere. I should probably use the impair when I get the chance. I'll keep us going until like 11. Which is in like 9 minutes, just FYI.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I was thinking maybe we should just... Yeah, maybe we just skip them for now.
This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Hold on, hold on. Nope. Oh, really? Hold on, hold on. You can... Yeah. Okay, so... I was gonna say, excuse me? Down below? Well, I guess there really is only one path to take. Another path to take. And then we're back here again. I was gonna say, this is definitely not an entrance way here. Well, actually, I guess it is. Okay. Hey, nice. As I planned, of course.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Smack mode booked. There we go. Wait. Wait, I didn't know I could do that. Wait. That was weird. I could have sworn I could like just sprint with like a really like hard like toggle the stick. I was like, never mind then. Oh, it's in there. Hold on, hold on. Ah, so there's a purpose here.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with...
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh. Oh no, I'm on fire! What's the protocol? Oh, hell, dude.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
All will be swept away by the wind.
What's the protocol? Stop, drop, and roll. I think we didn't have to resort to that. Instead, you can take these waves. Yeah, that's mean.
Mediocre.
Enjoying yourself?
Answer me. 0 points.
They're doing everything but kill Saber.
Fight as one.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. So this This is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Existence is unity.
Oh, perfect, in time for the next wave.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Thank you.
Good work. You did very well.
How's Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How'd you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is it over, though?
Yes, it is over.
But I feel like you didn't... I feel like you didn't do much.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Have you heard? Lead researcher research Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious. Conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Yeah, I can read from here. I just have to be careful where I scroll. It appears that the Annihilation Gate isn't just like mindless violence, as the rumor suggests. If the researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Mastermind this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself has earned some sympathy points. That line of thought does have some merit. Enough already. This is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True that. Speaking of which, where's the very first rabble rouser? Rich know it. Oh right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. The guy just left the group without making any noise.
I've been waiting.
Uh-oh.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Hunter.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Okay. I was like, oh.
Wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
I was gonna say, damn, he really used it. And now it's ours. I can't believe, guys, I can't believe I went through 2 of those. And now he's a visitor. The Type D Express is starting soon. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is one of the weird situations I've started to notice, whether I'm playing it now or just observing it from a distance with everyone else playing through it, like as the releases were showing up or the different versions. Which quests will you be doing next session? So I'm gonna try to focus on like main quest stuff. So the National Express parlor car, whatever happens after, you know, the time between us leaving Eurilo 6 and the events here. Because I think I just noticed that, where it's like they lean over to our next destination, and there's just something that happens in between, like a filler arc of sorts. I think I noticed that when you know, people were observing them leaving Penacony and them like leading to like the New World, but then they all of a sudden they had to go to like a different spot for a tournament for like a hot minute. I was like, that's kind of strange. If you can see in the mission, then Fate, you can actually see everything in order. Oh, okay, okay. Let me see if I can use some level of competence to make my way over there. Kind of like the quest that you just did today. They're called continuation quests. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, yes. And then, yeah, okay, yeah. Elaborate side quests are voiced. I appreciate that. And then, I was gonna say, there's a big gap there. Is that really Penacony that I'm seeing right there? I do recognize that, which is super weird for me to just say out loud, but as I'm saying, I have a habit of picking up a lot of stuff through social media alone, even without actually experiencing it firsthand. Which is why whenever like we talk about things I actually haven't watched, there's chances I've seen like clips and pieces of it, sometimes in almost gross detail. Well, I wouldn't phrase it like that, but yes. But yeah, now we gotta go through that. And with that note, real quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'll do some exchanges. I don't have to do that, especially since I'm not pulling at this point, but kind of a habit of mine now. Man, dude, how long have we been streaming for though? 4 hours? Is that what it felt like? Almost 4 hours. I was gonna say, we were spending a good amount of time just going through, like, I wouldn't say main stuff, but just like going through the continuation quests, which I'm glad for. But to kind of like go back and answer your question, yeah, so the goal is to continue the story just like main line, like on stream, and then in between that kind of stuff, I will just take care of side quests if I can. And I'll just also take care of any type of daily stuff, you know. So by the time that we wrap up or join us again, we might be kind of like, I can't really calculate it based on like the XP here, but I might actually be able to do another equilibrium like challenge, and I'll try to just take care of that. All I know is that just like going through the challenges this time around, it's definitely shown me like how unprepared I was for some of these fights. So I'll see if I can make some slight adjustments. There's probably a little bit of limitations behind that, and there's probably a good reason why they have it set up like that, but yeah. So guys, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me, first and foremost, I want to go ahead and call it over on the TikTok side of things, so I can at least say some actual platforms here and there. But I will tell you guys over on TikTok side that we will be coming back scheduled for Thursday for the Pokemon stream. I think Ting Lu was actually just whatchamacallit, was just announced, but we'll do the group tier raid battle like then. So look forward to that. We should get a distribution actually of what was it? Oh, why am I forgetting the name of like the recent legendary fight? But the distribution for that shiny should be available like as soon as like, or around the time of Thursday, which case we're doing the stream. So we'll be doing like a tier raid battle, so everyone's welcome on that one. It's just about me sharing a link code to everybody. So look forward to that. And then of course we'll be coming back here with Honkai Star Rail like the following Sunday. So like we'll see how things play out. But let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and call it off on the TikTok side, and I'll read the other messages in a little bit. But thank you guys so much for tuning in over there. We'll see you guys in next one. Take care, everybody. Okay, all right. TikTok's good. All right. YouTube, Twitch. Here we go. So, let me just say on YouTube side, same schedule. It really is the same schedule. Thursday, Sunday. Thank you all so much for tuning in on that one. We'll see you guys in the next one.